All right, here we go. We're totally gonna do this fast.
Done.
All right, here's the new pool table. It's a new pool table.
Guess what Rockman did on the pool table?
Scratched on the 8 ball. Here's
Twice in a row.
DK's favorite game of all time. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Rock Song playing Waterproof Uno.
The cards kept falling.
Yes, they sort of float, but not really. Yes, we stayed in the Brett Favre Memorial Room, and we also went to the Lambeau Field on the way home. Packers gift shop, museum, whatever. We didn't pay for the tour. And I have a whole bunch more pictures. I don't know if Doom wants to see them some night, but actually I'll be posting a few more pictures like just on the Discord, not with me in it. There's Sadie's, well, I was going to say Sadie asleep on the bed, but just resting, not sleeping apparently.
That was my bed.
Okay, so this is a picture that I haven't really showed before. This is like the front view. This is what's in front of the Fireside Inn. There's a pond and a fire pit area and a barbecue. Nobody really hangs out there. No,
We saw some people there, I think.
there's some like we were coming back from the Dairy Cove and there was a fire in the fire pit with a lot of smoke and I didn't see anyone watching it. So yes, this is one of the signs in our room that says Green Bay Packers. I have other pictures of other signs. There's a swimming pool. Again, this is probably new to some of you, and to other people, it's like, I've been seeing this pool for 5 years, Rockman.
The deep end, goes up to, my mid-mouth.
There's the whirlpool on the other side. Okay, so I took this picture.
Rockman doesn't like jets. He's wrong.
Yes, Doom. That's it's called the Fireside Inn because you're on the fireside. You sit by the fireside. It's they obviously only use the fireplace in winter, and we've only been there in winter once or twice. Sorry, Rick. This is a place in Wisconsin, a motel that's really awesome, and it's a place up in Wisconsin that my dad has been going since he was a kid. He took my mother there, when they were married, and this specific motel was built in around 1980 or so, and we've been going there every year since it was built, since I was a kid, since Ratmus was a kid, and we were there just last week, me and Song, Ratmus and his girlfriend, our parents, Ratmus's dog. Anyways, this relax sign, if you look underneath, it says, "We have crabs" on those 3 crabs. I was like, what? Song is typing. And this is the outside of it. It's called the Cecil Fireside Inn. Across the street there's a local ice cream place called the Dairy Cove. Okay, so actually the first section of pictures that we just saw is like the motel section. And now this section is this next section is like pictures, some of which are weird, that we took while we were out shopping and eating in other places. So why the hell am I showing you a picture of this fucking kid? I don't know. You figure it out. Why am I showing you pictures of weird generic Frosted Flakes with a polar bear? I don't know. You get to look at it. Okay, and always remember that Fritos salutes our nation's heroes. So eat some Fritos, you patriotic SOBs.
But also remember that regardless of what might be on the box, never buy generic Pop-Tarts. Pop-Tarts are only to be bought as Pop-Tarts. All other Pop-Tarts are crap.
Song, you want to explain this picture?
You were looking at me, so I made a face. That's what I wore on July 4th. I wore my dinosaurs blasting meteorite shirt because I was like, hey, look, fireworks.
Welcome back, Cobra.
I did not know you were showing that picture.
This is the True Value hardware store where well-behaved dogs on a leash are allowed, aka Sadie, until she got kicked out for barking loudly. No, just kidding, she didn't, but she should have. Yes, Sadie in a store. And yes, if you have better Twitch TV, you have the wonderful Ratmus dog emote. Okay, so outside the hardware store, this is going to blow some people's minds, I hope, but there is a Sundrop pop machine. Yes, it's a pop machine. You can get Sundrop in a can for 50 cents. 50 cents. Like, not only how many of you have seen a Sundrop pop machine, but how many of you have seen a pop machine of any kind that sells cans for 50 cents?
50 cents.
Okay, sorry, I still have a headache. Okay, nice. I saw this in one of the restaurants and I was laughing my ass off. Are you guys in chat planning on ice fishing? Well, you better sharpen your ice augers now. Bring them in before the rush. You know, it's freaking July 4th, but, you know, before the rush to get to the ice fishing in December or January, you know, you got to sharpen those augers. Doom has no idea what the fuck I'm talking about. This lake I've actually driven on when it was frozen. Well, I was in the car and my dad drove. We've never ice fished, though. Yeah, it's a long line, man. There's hundreds of people, man.
I love how Doom's learning that there are models and, like, brands for these things.
Okay, this is in the store, and I took this picture because not only do you get to see all these that they have all the Sundrop, which I've shown before, but I love how the sign for the aisle actually says Sundrop on it. I bet no one else's grocery store in the world says Sundrop on the frickin' aisle. So, Super Chill, yeah. Then I looked at Super Chill is on there too. It's a stupid generic soda from this store that I tried last year and it was terrible. So yeah, they have.
Rock has a thing of cherry Sundrop in a can for you, Ratmus.
Yeah, I gave. Dad gave it to him already. So yeah. Yeah, they have regular Sundrop, diet Sundrop, caffeine-free Sundrop,
caffeine-free diet Sundrop,
caffeine-free diet Sundrop, and cherry lemon Sundrop. Sundrop in returnable bottles, Sundrop in non-returnable bottles. Okay. This one is for Steffi, specifically. What the fuck is the point of diet? My parents bought a bunch of caffeine-free diet Sundrop. They're drinking that.
Yeah, my boss drinks diet caffeine-free, and I'm just kind of like, then drink water. Probably healthier for you.
Okay, I thought this was hilarious, and Song did too, totally. I don't know if she did. This was in the basement of the antique store.
I found it, yes, I did find it amusing, and at the same time, people do buy old used books for decor.
Yes, like the parentheses and the question mark. Like, for decor?
I did not give you the picture of the Pomeranian plate because I didn't see the point, because I just need to send that to my sister-in-law. And I didn't buy it. It was like $4, and I was like, no, don't buy a Pomeranian plate.
A few years ago, in this basement of the antique store, they had a Jar Jar Binks cutout, like gigantic life-size Jar Jar Binks cardboard cutout that I have a picture of Ratmus standing next to, but it's no longer there. I wonder if somebody bought it. This is also in the basement.
They burned it for warmth in the winter.
Maybe they did. Well, while they were ice fishing for Decor Squared, Doom totally wants this Mickey and Minnie Mouse thermos. Then I saw these Star Trek cards. I did not buy them. Song gave me a dirty look and was like, "Don't buy those." I'm like, "I'm not gonna buy them." And yes, they sell old freaking empty bottles.
Well, those people do use for retro decor and like put flowers and stuff in them. And if you have like that many, you can actually get a nice motif going for a retro artsy thing. So that I can see.
Yeah, I think he retired the first time, and then they retired his number, and then he was playing baseball, and he had the number 45 for some reason. I think to honor his dad, who died or whatever. And then so when he unretired, I guess he wore that number. Um, so Mojo's is the used game store and DVD store that we go to. They actually have several different locations. This is the one that's in Antigo, Wisconsin, and it's actually a new location in Antigo. They moved to a smaller place, and this was actually the best one. I really liked.
I actually bought something.
Yeah, we bought the most stuff in Antigo, and it was a really nice place. And I talked to the guy.
Oh yes, Rick. Those are VHS tapes.
Yeah, there's VHS tapes there too. In fact, last year I sold him a whole bunch. This year I sold 4 VHS and 2 DVDs. I got $3.25. But yeah, they have a whole room with like cassette tapes, vinyl, VHS, anything old they will buy and sell. Games from Atari up to PS4, all sorts of shit.
I'm looking what the price of the item is new that I bought, so I can say it.
The games that I bought, Ratmus and I will be streaming on Thursday. Here's a picture of Song, who is reacting to me taking pictures of my food. There's some weird old geezers in the background, and I cut them out.
Wait, what's the price of the wireless then?
Song's not even looking at this because you're looking at something else.
Yeah, because I'm face palming you. I always face palm you.
Okay, I don't know if anyone else, and by anyone else I mean I don't know if Ratmus or Song noticed this sign.
Yeah.
I have no explanation for that. Okay, so this is at the Sundrop Museum, which is probably blowing Rick's mind because he doesn't even know what Sundrop is, let alone that they have a museum. I think my dad said something like that he would pay to have this for our wedding.
And I walked very quickly away, so I didn't say anything. Did you notice that I walked very quickly away?
I did, so I'm taking that as a tacit approval.
No.
And you're still alive, Cobra? I don't know why there's a picture of frickin' Kramer.
Because you're the Sundrop thing.
Yeah, that's photoshopped on him. Yes. I don't know if Ratmus or Song saw this either, but I took it because they're making a pun on pop because it's a noun and a verb. Who wants to play Sundrop Cornhole? I know Cobra does. Doom, your father in the 1950s would like a word with you. Okay, this one is also for DK and Steffi. Look, barbecue. Now, this picture, this is for Doom. Doom needs all of these wine glasses. This is Doom's life right here. This is 100% co-Doom. I don't care what anyone else says, right? Are you still there, Song?
Huh? What?
He just went very quiet.
That's because I was looking stuff up. And then I was going back to read chat, like figuring out what was...
Okay, so I went in the sporting goods store and I actually bought a t-shirt. These were all on sale, but ironically I did not take a picture of the t-shirt that I actually bought, which said Wisconsin. Maybe I'll get a picture of it later. These were the t-shirts that I did not buy.
And you're proud of it being cold?
Yes. Wisconsin, yes. Also, I took this picture because if anyone saw Ratmus and I play Lifeline, there was the part where we told her to wash her face, and she's like, "Wash my face? Is it really that dirty?" So this immediately made me think of Lifeline. With the girl wash her face? Well, yeah, I guess that's the only book I showed here. This was somebody's truck at a restaurant. Look at the bumper sticker. Broken hungry, eat a tree hugger. Okay, so Song and I were walking past this store, and I like did a double take and took 2 steps back, and I was like, "Wait a minute, what? Is that bear's like head ripped off? And is like the other bear weeping over her corpse?"
Yes. The answer is yes.
That's certainly what it looks like to me. Okay. All right. This is at Maplewood Meats. I don't think I've actually showed a picture of this, but yes, there is. For some reason, there is a mannequin of an old grandmother sitting in those chairs forever at Maplewood Meats. It's like it always freaks me out. Like when I go in there and I see that, like I was like, "What?" Because like I think it's a person and it's not.
I stayed in the car.
Well, you missed all the fun.
I missed walking around meat place with stuff I'm not going to buy because I have to go on a plane.
All right, so here's Lambeau Field. So you can totally explain this, of why we went there.
Oh, well, my mom's a Packers fan, and I didn't know how close we would be to Lambeau Field the first time I went up with Rockman last year. And it's like we're just driving over, and he's like, "Oh, yeah, there's Lambeau Field over there." I went, "What?" And then we were at the Green Bay Mojo's, that gaming store, and like we're just driving back, and he's like, "Oh yeah, here's Lambeau Field, right freaking there. We're passing it on the road." And I'm like, "What?" So this year I was like, we have to stop there, and I have to get something for my mom. So we stopped there, and I got something for my mom.
This was in the middle
and I would
of
have done
shop.
Something like look at their Hall of Fame, except I freaking found out you have to pay for it, and it's like, fuck that. I ain't paying for that. I don't like football enough to actually give them money.
I don't think so.
There's a sign thingy with the truck, but I think it just says don't touch it.
Yeah, I don't think you buy. I think they would, Rick. Okay, so now after this is now the food pictures. So warning, warning, warning. If you get hungry, Rockman and Song assume no responsibility for your hunger. Go get food. You're going to be hungry.
You do not, whatever responsibility. There's only like 2 or 3 pictures of my food in here because overall I made you not take pictures of my stuff.
Well, there's no pictures of your food in here except for the hibachi that we shared because this year Song refused to have any photos of her food taken. so that she could forget forever what she had and never remember. So the food that Song ate will never be preserved anywhere. So yeah,
Flippity shit.
Disclaimer. This is the picture that I've shown for the last 5 years of the Oreo flurries. Song and I usually shared one. We had a chocolate Oreo flurry. We had a chocolate mint Oreo flurry. Had a strawberry Oreo flurry. What was that one you had? A chocolate peanut butter cup one?
Yes.
Which Song gave me one bite of the chocolate Oreo peanut butter cup one. That was really good.
And then I ate it, and then I was like, I hope you didn't want another bite because I finished it.
Yeah. You like the chocolate mint Oreo. I really like the strawberry Oreo. We went there. I guess.
Oh shit!
3 out of 4 nights.
BRB.
Okay. Well, moving on. We usually had that at night unless we were too full from dinner to go over to the Dairy Cove and get that. So, all right. So this is starting from chronologically from the beginning. This is beef noodle soup that I had for lunch the first day at the Farm-In. And I've mentioned this before, and well, maybe Rick doesn't know, but we go to this restaurant called the Farm-In pretty much most days for lunch, and everything is like farm fresh, and I love getting soups because they're so nice and fresh. The ingredients are amazing. All right, bye, Ratmus. This was a turkey melt. Yes, I've had chicken melt and ham melt before, but I've never had a turkey melt. So I'm like, I'm going to try the turkey melt. It's good. So this must have been, there a couple problems with dinner. You guys may remember from last year that the Cotton Patch was a restaurant that I loved, but last year the food sucked. This year it was out of business. Hopefully it'll come back under new management and somebody will have some good food there. So it was out of business. Also, the 4th of July was on a Thursday this year, and the Antlers Supper Club has the German food schnitzel only on Thursdays, but because it was the 4th of July, they did not have the Thursday German menu, and they closed at 2:30. None of this we knew ahead of time, so our plans had to get switched around a little bit, which is kind of why I was stuck having steak and shrimp 3 days in a row. But so this is a restaurant called the Studio Lounge, and so they have a soup and salad bar. And the reason I'm showing this is because the soup on the salad bar, the sign said it was Jamaican jerk chicken. And then, so I tried it, and then I told Ratmus in a video afterwards, I was like, Jamaican jerk chicken, really? It was like a glorified chicken and rice soup with vaguely tomato flavors. It was not Jamaican jerk chicken. Whoever made that had no idea what the fuck Jamaican jerk chicken was, okay? I mean, it was...
I feel that way about a lot of the food.
No, it was not spicy at all. It wasn't bad, but I was like, this is not Jamaican jerk chicken. I've never even had Jamaican jerk chicken, but I know it's not. All right, so here's my steak and shrimp. Steak, shrimp, 1 piece of garlic bread, twice baked potato. This one had mushrooms. The other thing was, for this meal, Song, Rockman, and Ratmus, we all ordered 6-ounce tenderloins. Song had hers medium rare. Ratmus had...
Sirloins.
It was tenderloin.
Sirloin.
Whatever, I don't know. Song, medium rare, medium well.
Medium rare.
Anyways, here's the comparison. So that's a piece of Song's medium rare next to my medium well.
Mine was cooked correctly. I did allow that picture because I was kind of like, look, it's the correctness versus the incorrectness.
Also, Ratmus
and Ratmus's was a correct medium.
Well, Ratmus and I had to switch.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you got the medium one and he got the medium well one. So possibly just somewhere in the confusion of kitchens, they just put the wrong cook. But at least y'all both got the cooks you wanted.
That reminds me of another thing. My mom and I were talking about food and steaks and medium rare and ketchup on hot dogs, and my mom said something like, if a person puts ketchup on a hot dog, you don't like yell at them or make fun of them. It's just because they don't know any better. They're like a 2-year old who's reading a book upside down.
I agree that the picture makes it look more rare than it was.
Okay, so next day, mushroom Swiss burger. I've shown this in the past before. It was great. Um, okay, so this. Okay. So yeah, we went to the Washington for dinner this day, and they had a soup and salad bar, and I wanted to try both soups, so I basically got a half cup of each soup.
I saved $3 by just saying no to the salad bar.
I think the one on the right is like hamburger veggie, and the one on the left was like cream of chicken or something. The Washington, yeah, it has a washroom ghost because it's haunted. Don't forget.
See, this one I got a ribeye. They overcooked it, but since the ribeye's a fattier meat anyway, like it being a better cut saved it.
Again, steak and shrimp. What?
That cook is shoe leather.
Next day, clam chowder. Yes. Okay, so for this day, I tried something I'd never had before. It was called the Breakfast Monte Cristo. So the white bread was cooked with the French toast batter, and it has sausage, melted cheese, and bacon. And it was so freaking good that I had it again the last day. Okay, so this is at Antlers. This is the place that normally has the German food, but we went there on Friday. Luckily, though, they did have.
Have you done your whole thing on why you didn't have German food?
Yes. Luckily, they did have the cheesy, that is cheesy bacon spread with garlic bread as an appetizer. Like I was worried it was only going to be on Thursdays, but that's awesome. I've shown it before. This is my steak and shrimp. Steak and shrimp number 3. And also, this I haven't mentioned this, but this pan or this plate, I should say, I burned myself on it, and that's because the outside of it, the red part, is rubber. So when it was handed to me, I touched the rubber and it wasn't hot, and nobody warned me the plate was hot. So after that, I kind of didn't pay attention, and my thumb touched the metal part, and I had no idea that was burning hot until I felt like a stabbing pain in my thumb, and I burned my thumb by touching it.
As normally as whatever Rockman, because he has a much lower pain tolerance than normal people, he did get a pretty bad blister from it. So it was a blistering pain, and then I had to help him with blister care.
Okay, so the next day we we had lunch at another place. Breakfast/lunch at the Daily Grind. I took this picture because most places you can get a bottle of Sundrop with your meal, but I really like that glass mug that they gave Song her water in. So I took that. This is chicken dumpling soup at the Daily Grind. Song doesn't like wet dumplings.
It's wet bread. Noodles are different. I'm okay with noodles. I don't like wet bread.
My hash and scrambled eggs. I've shown this before. I've gotten this years in a row. So then, whatever day this was, Saturday I think, we went to dinner at the Japanese restaurant. We got 2 appetizers. This was one gyoza, and then this was chicken katsu. So Cobra, this is basically a Japanese tenderloin. Well, actually, it's not. It's kind of fried chicken. It's chicken. It's fried
but
chicken.
But it is flattened chicken and fried.
Right. It was good, but like the breading kept falling off the chicken. Okay, and then Song.
It was very crispy breading.
Song and I got steak and chicken hibachi, and then we mixed them up and shared them. And Doom, I got rid of my onions, so Yeah, yeah, that was really good.
Oh, now I have to. So, most nights, Rackman's parents paid for dinner. I think one night, uh, Ratmus and his girlfriend managed to steal the check. And so I decided this night was my night to steal the check. So the waitress was coming over with the box I'd asked for, and I noticed immediately that the black foldy thing with the check was right underneath the box. So when she was handing me the box, I purposefully like put my hand around the check and took that at the same time and managed to put my card in the thing before anyone knew what was happening. And I was like, yes, I ended it.
This is only the second year that this restaurant has even existed, and I hope it continues to exist. When we went there was like nobody there, and it wasn't.
They were
that
really
busy
busy some other time. Like the whole one other time we were driving by, like the whole restaurant looked packed.
This
So
is
I think it depends on days.
another thing I love, and I've gotten a million years in a row. This is a corned beef hash omelet, and I ate half of it before I took the picture, which is actually a good thing because then you can see the corned beef hash inside of it. That is melted Swiss cheese on the top. And this is the family style chicken at the Washington. There's roasted chicken, beef tenderloin tips, sadly with some peppers in them. Sadly for song, anyways.
I
Carrot
managed to eat them
stuffing,
just fine.
mashed
The peppers were
potatoes.
easy to avoid.
Yeah, and it was not overly salty this year, but it was a little overly crispy.
Overcooked.
It was like the outside of it was hard and crusty.
I'm kind of in this like, I think it's a really good deal for the price, but I think so many people come for it now that they just can't do it well.
Yeah.
They just can't meet demand with how many people ordering this all you can eat fried chicken.
Yeah, they had a lot of trouble getting us our food this time, which is pretty unusual.
Well, they had trouble last year too.
Mm.
Because last year we were like begging for white meat because they were only giving us dark.
You want the bottle cap? So I had this actually earlier today, a cinnamon twist thing that I had gotten from the bakery.
Ah. Can you find where that bottle cap is, Rockman? Or do you have another grape soda?
I do have another grape soda, yeah.
So keep the bottle cap. Send it to Doom. 'Cause Doom saying that, I understand what he's talking about. Hey, Amanda.
That's
Are you writing yourself a note?
That's the end of the pictures. Oh, hi, Amanda.